Shalom. Before I begin, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakodash, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who are teaching 100% truth. Shalom to my humble and sincere brothers who are pushing the word of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And shalom to the elect. My name is Ahav Nakwa, and in this lesson, we're gonna get into the greatest day ever. Okay, I'm gonna try and make this into like a couple part series. You know, so the subtitle would be our salvation, greatest day ever, and then a subtitle our salvation, because this lesson is inspired by a show I've been watching, man, and it's called Colony. And in this show it shows a basically it's like a doctrine where um, it shows people getting beamed up, and it was mainly focused on like little kids, man, because as the scriptures say, we have to be as little children, you know. But also another thing is my little nephew, he plays this this dodgeball game, and it recently had an update, and it showed a Jake, getting beamed up, man. Jake got a beard. He's looking like a Benjamite, like almost like a Rasta type, you know. But yeah, man, we're gonna get it started. So, gonna start with the book of Acts, chapter 1, verse 9. And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. And that he is Yahweh, man, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Verse 10. And while they looked steadfastly towards heaven as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel. They're looking up into the heavens, man, because that's the way Yahweh left. And it says that they got two men, those being angels. And it says, verse 11, which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahweh which is taken from from you into heaven, so shall so come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven. So you see, so I just wanted to start that off, because that's how our Lord left, man, and that's how he's coming back with the chariots of the Lord, man, which as the world knows as UFOs or UAPs, you know. So now, because um, we're gonna go through a lot of trouble, man. Like it says in Daniel the 12th chapter. Okay, it's gonna be like a time like never before, man. But we're skipping to the end, because this world is gonna get hit. America, is gonna get hit with intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. Nuclear fire is gonna burn America from the East Coast down all the way to the West Coast, man. Okay, this is Psalms 91 and verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And that secret place, man, is the truth. Like it tells you in the gospel, it tells you that the secret, the mysteries of the kingdom have been given unto you. You know. Verse 2: I will say of Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in Him will I trust. Okay, so yeah, man, we run to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai for safety, man. Continuing, surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler. Okay, and that fowler is Esau Edom, man. The so-called white man. And it says, and from the noisome pestilence. You see, that's gonna be the the nuclear weapons, the nuclear bombs getting fired from these different nations towards America, man. It's gonna make a whole lot of noise. Boom. Okay. Verse 4. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His buckler shall be thy shield. Shalakia. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Okay. So yeah, man. You see, we gonna be all right. You know. It says, verse 5. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor the arrow that flieth by day. Okay, again, going back into these nuclear missiles that's gonna hit America, man. Russia got them. Um, Iran's making them. You know, damn near they probably got them already, man. Okay, because they have been enriching their damn um they have been enriching I think it's plutonium. It's the substance to make the bombs, man. You know, but they had put a sanction on them and told them that they can't go over a specific level. You know, China got them. Okay, India got them, man. Everybody got nuclear weapons, man. You know, verse 6. Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. Okay, verse 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Right here is the point, man. It says, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. So yeah, man. You see, as the hopeful elect, man, we want to we want to live this, man. You know, but we have to remember that there's going to be martyrs. You know, brothers going to have to die for the truth. You know, I'm gonna read that again. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Okay, so that's us being protected, man, from what's to come, and that's nuclear missiles, man. Jump into these Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Okay, and that goes into all the people that have put us into captivity, man. You know, starting with Esau, Edom, who have gone the farthest. It says, and that have fought against Jerusalem, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. So yeah, man, people gonna get burnt up. You know, it's gonna be that fire that burns. You know, it tells you it's gonna consume. I like to get that in a different translation. You know, see how that is worded. This is in the NIV. This is the plague with which Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will strike all the nations that fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh will rot while they are standing on their feet. Their eyes will rot in their sockets, and their tongues will rot in their mouths. Okay, so that's what's coming to you, people, man. That don't want to get right. You Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know that have heard this word and have shunned it, man. And you fallouts as well. Okay, but let's read that again. Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. So yeah, man, that's that nuclear heat, man. Really drying your ass up, man. You know. Okay, so that's ultimately, man, what we're getting saved from. as far as the cherry on top that the Lord's gonna have for America, you know, because there's a lot of violence coming, you know, whole lot of violence, despair, destruction, whole lot of lamentation, you know, mothers crying. Um, okay, so now I'm gonna jump to Baruch 4, verse 24. This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 24 in the Apocrypha, and it says, like as now the neighbors of Sion have seen your captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our power. You see, because these nations, man, they have seen our captivity, man. You know, it tells you in Psalms 83 that they do a crafty counsel, man. You know, that's these nations coming together in order to oppress, you know, the nation of Israel. Come up with different ways to keep us down because they know that our downfall, if we're on the bottom, they're gonna be at the top, man. And they know opposite, man. Once we're at the top, man, they're gonna be at the bottom. Okay, but I'm gonna start again at the top. Like as now the neighbors of Sion have seen your captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our power, which shall come upon you with great glory and the brightness of the everlasting. So yeah, man, these people they gonna see how they seen us, you know, become a proverb, you know, we're the joke, you know, of just the people, man, starting with the so-called black man, you know, and it trickles down all the way to the Mexican, you know, so-called Mexican, you know, they make fun of us, you know, have all these different proverbs and bywords that they call us, but just as they seen us on our lowest, man, they gonna see us get beamed up, man, you know. And it says, which will come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting. So you see, man, it's gonna be a out of this world salvation, man. Okay. So now, going to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 1. It says, when then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. Okay? It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. See, because they never had it in their mind, like what, getting beamed up, you know, because the how would I say it's everywhere, you know, the depiction of UFOs, you know, Target has if I'm not mistaken, like a delivery service, you know, that they use a UFO, man, you know, a chariot of the Lord. Okay, and like I said, man, oh Lord willing, man, I'll put the I'll put it in the thumbnail, man. You know that picture that I took of that game, that video game, man. Okay, it says, um, yeah, man, because it's gonna be strange, man. Even you hearing this, like what? What you talking about? Getting beamed up, you know, getting abducted. You know, that's something that is strange, man. But at the same time, they're gonna be scared, and then they're gonna be amazed at the strangeness. They're gonna be having all different types of emotions run through their brain, man. You know, it says the strangeness of your salvation so far beyond all that they look for. Verse 3, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this is he whom we have sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. And see all that shit they're talking, man. You know, verse 4, we fools counted his life madness and his end to be without honor. Again, man, they see us on the corners. They see us as delinquents, or just up to no good. But really, man, we're up to the best that we could, man. It's bringing out the word of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you know. And it says, we have counted his life madness, mm, and his end to be without honor. But as on the contrary, man, verse 5, how is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot is among the saints? See, because all they see is just a bunch of niggas and spicks, man. Got beards on our face, looking rugged, man. On the contrary of this, of what society says as like beautiful. You know what I'm saying? They want us to be looking effeminate. Got a smooth face, man. But we follow the laws of Yahweh Shem Shai to the best of our ability, man. And that's the easy one right there. If you got it, you know. Okay, so now jumping to First Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 13, and it says, "But I would not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope." Okay, so because you see, we understand death, man. We understand that is just it's sleep, man. It's rest. Okay, but like it says, oh, you see that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope. Okay, it says, verse 14. For if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again, even so them also which sleep in Yahushua will the Most High bring up with him. Okay, so we believe that Yahushua, man, he got resurrected, man. Okay, so just like we believe that, we know that the brothers that have died in the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, those brothers gonna get raised up as well, man. Okay, and that you have to have faith for that one. Verse 15, for this we say unto you by the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of Yahweh Shem Yahushai shall not prevent them which are asleep. For Yahweh Shem Yahushai shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first, man. So think about that. There is no death, okay? For the brothers that were sincere and that died in this truth, man, their works do follow them, man. And they're going to be raised up, okay? Verse 17, then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them. So we going to be seeing them too, getting raised up, again beamed up. Like I said, man, there's some brothers that they are not going to die. Like we gonna bring out. It says, verse 17, then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Wherefore, comfort one another with these words. You see, that's very comforting, man, knowing that, some brothers will not taste death, and the ones that did die, the ones that did die, man, they're going to be raised up, man. Okay? So now jumping to 1 Corinthians chapter 15, starting at 50. It says, now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. Because, yeah, man, you see these bodies, man, these bodies are just very corrupt, man. The tendency to go off. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. So this flesh right here, man, is full of corruption. Okay? It says, behold, I shew you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. Okay? And that sleep, man, is death, man. So it says, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. So yeah, man, you see, ain't no more headaches, man. Because what we gonna have the law, statutes, and commandments written in our inward parts, man. And what? Because sin equals death, man. And we having the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward part, that means we ain't gonna be able to sin, which means ain't gonna be no death, which means we gonna be gods, man. A good depiction of that is in that movie Eternals, man. You know, verse 53. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So when the corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. So yeah, man, you see, we are joint heirs with Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, man. And he defeated death. Okay, so he done fought the fight for us, man. He already got the win for us. All we have to do is just hold out, till reinforcements come, man. You know, we have to suffer the indignation of the Lord, man. You know. So now, I'm going to Luke chapter 21. Luke 21 and 25. And it reads, and there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, and the sea and the waves roaring. So you see, man, we have been seeing a whole lot of solar eclipses. Different blood moons. You had like 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. Some time ago, where you had 5 planets lined up, man. Okay, um, it was for sure it was three that I remember. It was Jupiter, Mars, and Saturn. And the thing was is that you could see it with the naked eye. So if you had binoculars, you could see a little bit better. But then once you had like a cool little telescope, that you could see it like perfect, man. But I only got to see it with the binoculars. But it was still a sign in the heavens, man. And in the shall be signs in the sun and the moon and in the stars. You be having these blood moons, okay, and with that how do you say it, like lining up of the planets, man. That Esau said that ain't gonna happen for until like a long time. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen again. So that's just another sign, man. And it's actually five, but I can't remember the other two because I didn't see them. But they were right there in the sky. And it says, and upon the earth distress of nations. We've seen that now, man. Now closer than ever. You know what I'm saying? Prophecies is being fulfilled. You have these different nations, man. Rumors of war. Right now you got Ukraine, Russia moving troops to the Ukrainian border, which is their land anyways. You know what I'm saying? You got Taiwan and China. You know what I'm saying? All these little skirmishes, proxy wars and stuff. You know, India and China as well. They be going at it. It says, and the sea and the waves roaring. Men's heart failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. See, these people gonna be shook, man. Like in that movie again, Eternals, man. It showed, I forgot what they gave the name for the Lord, but it showed the Lord coming, and then he covered the whole earth, the whole sky, man. They was having a cool little day at the park, and they feared, man. It says, verse 27, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. Okay, so that's how, as we read in Acts, the first chapter, that's how he's coming back, man. It's not a cloud of, whatever's made up mist or fucking rain water. You know what I'm saying? It's a cloud. It's a UFO, man. Okay, better known as a chariot. Verse 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads for yourself, for your redemption draweth nigh. You see, man. So that's we have to be looking up, man. Because that's essentially, man, how we gonna get up out of here. Brothers be seeing hella chariot sightings, man. I recently just seen one with the brother, man. It was beautiful, man. It lit up the sky. It was nice and bright and white. It was out of there, and as fast as it got there, man. That's how quickly it got out of there, man. It was a faith booster, man. It was nice. This is ending off with Isaiah chapter 26 and verse 10, and it reads, oh no, verse 20, Salakia. It says, "Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed." Okay, so that's what we have to do, man. That's the chambers. I'm gonna look that up right quick. Salakia 26 and it's H2315, and it's a parlor or a chamber. I'm saying, let's look up parlor. Parlor, a sitting room, a lounge, morning room, reception room. Okay, so it's basically, like a room, man. You see an innermost room. So yeah, the Lord, that's essentially, man, a UFO. It says, "Come, my people," and it says, "My people." Again, the Lord, He always makes that division, between my people and those who are not His people, man. "Enter thou into thy chambers, and shut the door about thee. Hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed." Because the Lord, He's going to do he's going to do quick with America, man. You know. So I hope you found this lesson edifying. I'm gonna close out by giving all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakodash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Shalom.